fisherman here. I know this is a anticipated video that I'm making. I've been putting up, you know, picture, teaser, even on my website about the latest crab snare that I made, and then you have this one. These are the, I know I did a video on it. It was called Dungies Slayer crab snare. Dungies Slayer was a really good name, and it produced. It was catching Dungeness crab on the pier. I use them on. Actually, I haven't tried it on the pier, on the beach yet. I have the other one that I designed, same thing like this, but it was using the old material that I have, 19 gauge wire instead of this one here, 16. But yeah, so I decided that I went back to my root name, which is Mecha Crab Snare. This is actually going to be called Mecha Mini Reactor. So it's half the size of the original Mecha reactor. This is going to be the mini reactor. It produces crab. I mean, it can catch it, no problem. Casting wise, really good. But yeah, this is my current model right now. So yeah, this is pretty cool, and I will have some with me tomorrow at the pier. I think I'm gonna have about 5 only. I don't have enough. So, but all right. The most anticipated video that I'm making right now. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm gonna cheers. Yeah. All right. The name, I decided that I'm gonna call this one Mecha Surf Rider. And I think, you know, using this other one, Mecha Mini Reactor in the surf, and how the placement of my leader line, I realized when I had this leader line on top, you bring it in, it's a little bit harder to reel it in, probably because of when you're dragging it, it goes this way. But once I moved the leader line to the bottom, dragging it was a lot easier. It was basically going this way. I just drag along the bottom, and so that came to the next design. You know, I was last Saturday on the beach crabbing with Ken, Crab Slayer. We exchange and we talk and stuff like that, and he gave me a little bit hint on his design. You know, he actually made these design before, and he came to his current version. He had done round design before. I guess he doesn't like it. Weren't too happy with it. So he mentioned to me about how I should place my weight for casting. And you know, anything coming out of the Crab Slayer is valuable to me. You know, the Crab Slayer and Torpedo Slayer, those two guys, I have to say, Ken and Robert, you know, they're my inspiration on making crab snare. So I have to thank you guys for that. Thank you so much, guys. Glad I meet up with you guys, you know, crabbing and stuff. Learn a lot from both of you. Still learning. So I went home that day, and I did thinking, you know, how I should design my next snare that will cast, you know, give a good casting distance compared to, you know, this one can cast pretty far, but what can I do to make it similar to Torpedo and Crab Slayer snare design, because their weight is on the end. And well, guess what? I got it, I think. And remember I talked about my Mecha reactor, the snare. The snare will, no matter what you do to it, it stand upright. I have achieved that. And It is called, again, the Surf Rider. Mecha Surf Rider. It is, guy, right here in my hand. Anticipated design. I'm gonna show it to you, guy, right here. Right, see? Dun 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 dun. Surf Rider. Right there. Haha. All right, so this is my my Mecha Surf Rider. So I'm gonna share that to you guys on this side of the video here. This is, of course, no loops. This guy requires loops to help stand upright, right? No matter what you do, because of the loop placement, it will help the snare to position itself upright. But here you go. This is a new design. I have another video I made earlier to show to Ken and Robert on this. Basically, check it out. No snare, no loop, no loop. No loop. Look at that. No matter what you do, this guy will pop right back up. So, achievement right there. That's my design. And because of the placement of the lead weight, it will help with casting for sure. And even when you're reeling it back in, when you bring it back in, because my leader line is going to be right here, so when it drag on the bottom, when you're reeling it in, guess what? This flat area will kind of ride the wave, or the will basically, you know, propel it upward. So this is a new design here. Looks like this is actually gonna stay this position no matter what you do to it. Reason for that is, check it out. If I tilt it this way, it's gonna stand up. If I tilt it this way, it's gonna pop it right back. If I go this way, it's gonna go back. No matter what I do to it, it's gonna stand upright. So there you go. Pretty cool. Tilt it sideways. No loop. This design does not require a loop at all to make the snare stand up. So no matter what, it's gonna pop right back. I can't even get it to stay this way. Can I? Nope. Yeah, I just won't, no matter how I try it. It's just gonna pop right back up.